Hello and congratulations. So, in preparation for this interview, I kind of went down the rabbit hole of reading about your focus on education, and also the MFA program you're a part of made me think of a question that I often ask. And it's, what was a seemingly silly question that you were afraid to ask on one of your very first film sets that you think aspiring actors should know more about?
Yes, it's an easy answer, Perry. Easy. I never had to worry about hitting a mark. Because on stage, you just get in the general vicinity of the light. But on film, you've got to hit your mark. And I was always afraid to look down. And I wondered what the trick was, is how to find your mark. And a very gracious director, the very first TV thing I did, he said, just look at the mark right before you say your line. That part we can cut out and then go for it. Look at something on the side that's a landmark, like a chair or a table, and use it as landmark. And I felt so much better. He made me feel at ease. And I still remember that. Even now, when I don't hit my mark, sometimes I think, just look at it right before you start.
I like that. That's a good one to back pocket. I got another question that I love asking because I'm always fascinated to hear about a director's tell behind the monitor when they really like what you're doing. Or in this case, I guess it would be a Zoom call. So what can you see Robert Zemeckis do when you know he is really liking a take you're giving?
Well, first of all, you need to know that I did this movie during the pandemic in my closet. In New York, he's in California. They sent a microphone, a computer, and an iPad so that the animators could watch me, because as you can see, I'm an animated person and they're going to hopefully be inspired by that for the character. Zemeckis can see me, I can see him, we can communicate. And there was one thing that we were doing, and I just ad-libbed something, and he started going kind of, and I thought, oh, he's shaking. Is he okay? And he goes, no, I'm laughing. So when he shakes, I know he's good.
I admire him quite a bit, so I enjoy that little tidbit.
So do I. That man, when I first got the script, I thought, oh, they want me for the evil witch, I'm sure, And then he's like, no, the mouse. I was like, what? But the part is I got to create that part, and I got to be directed by him. And now there's a special relationship by someone that I admire and that I can learn from, and that I hope to work with again on an actual set, so I can learn from him some more.
That would be incredible. I hope that happens. I want to put up a brief spoiler warning for our audience, because I did want to ask you about the ending, because I am very curious to know what you thought about the ending when you first read the script and you saw that they changed the story back to the book as far as the kids staying mice.
I had mixed feelings. And by the way, there were a couple endings I got throughout so it kind of switched back and forth. But, I think the message, this is getting back to, I want to speak really to my younger fans. I think the message here is, and I think this is what we're saying with the film, don't be, by the way you look, don't worry about it. Lead with your brain, lead with your heart. And the things that make you unique and different, embrace them, because that'll probably be what makes you special.
I like that message for people of all ages.
Mm-hmm. Of all ages.
To wrap up here, I have to ask you about Wicked, because I love the book, love the show, and I've been so eager to see that movie. But there was a recent setback with the movie. So I think this will be very meaningful to fans coming from you in particular. What do you think it is about the value of retelling that story in the feature film format that, no matter the amount of snags we encounter in the next couple of months or years, will guarantee that that story will be seen on the big screen at some point?
Perry, I think it's an important story for, first of all, as a kid growing up in Oklahoma, I couldn't get to Broadway. We couldn't afford that. So I relied on television and books, and occasionally a tour that might come through Tulsa, So why not make it a movie, and let this Me Too movement, which we were doing before the Me Too movement, this story between it. Wicked has the themes I like in a show. It has the themes of friendship, forgiveness, and love, and between two women. The love story is really between them two. And that's what I want up on that camera. I want it up on the screens. I want it on television so that people who can't afford to go see the show can watch it.
I haven't thought about that. I like that spin on it, though, and I'm very much here for it, probably one way or the other, because I'm obsessed with the story. Thank you so much for your time today. Huge congrats on the movie.
Thank you, honey. Bye.